Всем привет, меня зовут Дмитрий, я продолжаю прохождение игры The Elder Scrolls Online. В прошлой части я выполнял квест исследования, кто отравил воду, и концовка была довольно неожиданной. А сейчас я хочу поговорить, я сказал, что это монах, но я не уверен, что это монах, но это человек, который молится в любом случае. И, пожалуй, я, наверное, использую великий свиток опыта Золотого берега. Да. Хотя нет, приберегу пока. Так, Анджан.
Do you believe in fate, my friend? What if I said I was sitting here all my life waiting for you to come? That would be absurd, wouldn't it? No. Fate led both of us here at the perfect moment. And I can prove it.
Как?
In exactly just a few moments, a windstorm will appear right over there. And you, my friend, you will race it across the desert.
Ты это знаешь.
Because it is my fate to come here and tell you this, just as it was another's fate to tell me mine, and yet another's before that. Your fate is to race the storm and to win. The question is, are these fates fixed? Will you help me test this?
Какой интересный философский вопрос.
The winds gather even now. The storm will appear here any moment. When it does, you must race. Follow the trail of the blue flames and reach the final flame before the storm does. Are you ready to test your fate, my friend?
Хочется спросить.
So you do. And if our fates are true, the wind will wait. I will answer your questions if I can. But know that I am no wise man. I am a dock worker. I only grew this beard and adorned myself so because the woman told me it was my fate to do this.
Понятно. Разве я не могу просто уйти отсюда и доказать, что все это ложь?
I do not know. Can you? Even if you can, though, does that mean fate is changeable? Or does it mean that you have strayed from your destined path? Perhaps fate is not damaged by this. Perhaps it would be your loss to bear.
Как эта женщина узнала, что нужно сказать тебе это?
It seems that someone else told her that it was her fate to approach me and send me out here. It was yet another person before that, leading back in an endless chain. That's
Короче,
only if it's all true, of course. But that
он,
is what we will test.
в общем, все предопределено, все наши действия. Но это старые темы детерминизма и так далее. Вообще разработчики любят в играх такие темы поднимать. Ты после поверил в свою судьбу?
No. The woman told me to come out to the desert, find someone I had never met, and observe this strange race. I thought she was crazy, but then I thought about it, and my curiosity won out. And now, I believe, because look, you are here.
Ладно, давай посмотрим.
Then if fate is to be believed, the winds are ready as well. Run quickly, my friend, or do not. Either way, we will have our answer.
Какой интересный квест, а? Бежали. Блин, я не могу. Я должен обогнать ветер. Я обогнал ветер, да? Смотрите, какие на меня обиделись существа. За то, что я бегал, где они обитают. А что скажешь?
It is true. It is all true. You won the race. Our fates are unavoidable. Do you know what this means? Do you realize the full extent of this?
Что это значит?
It means... what does it mean? I had it all figured out. Something very important, very profound, but now I can't remember. I'm going to stay here until I remember. I have much to ponder now. Do you have further questions of me, my friend?
Если ты правда думаешь, что судьба определяет каждый наш поступок?
Yes, and every thought we think. Our lives are the shadows fate casts on the sand. Do not fear this truth. Think of fate as your constant companion. To glimpse upon fate is to see what unites us all.
Если судьба у кого-то, не знаю, умереть в канаве, что ему делать? Разве это справедливо? Я не уверен, что эти испытания доказало твои утверждения.
But you ran against the storm. You won. You saw it just as I did. Wait a minute. I think I know what this is about. Did Hadun send you?
Кто такой Хадун?
He is a good friend, but he thought this fate business was all nonsense. The woman had prescribed his fate as well, but he did not believe it. Nonetheless, I believe he did go into the desert to see. Perhaps you should seek him out.
Правда думаешь, что судьба определяет каждое наше действие?
Yes, and every thought we think. Our lives are the shadows fate casts on the sand. Do not fear this truth. Think of fate as your constant companion.
Нет, он говорит все
But
то же
you ran
самое.
against the storm.
Короче, нужно Хадуна найти. Мне, даже интересно стало. То есть Аджан верит, что в судьбу, а Хадун не верит в судьбу. Блин, офигеть. Я должен обязательно найти. Мне даже... Ну ладно, я сделаю это. Попадется он, видимо, потом. Люблю я такие, знаете, малоприметный квест, но, блин, офигеть. Его ж можно легко пропустить тут. Поэтому я и поставил вот этот рандомчик, чтобы стараться этого не делать, пропускать.
There's the person that uncovered the plot against the king. Hail, hero.
Так, где я нахожусь? Давайте поговорим с эш'аба.
My father told me.
You approach the camp of the esh'aba. Wait. I recognize you from Faharajad's palace. He would not listen to us. And now, we all pay for his stubbornness.
Мне нужно поговорить с Маримой.
Faharajad sent you to ask for our help? Now? The nerve of this king. Well, if you seek my father, you should know he and many other of our warriors are extremely ill. Some are dead. Our water was poisoned.
Отравил вашу воду.
I suspect it was the necromancers, the withered hand, but it is of little importance now. All that matters is finding the ingredients for the antidote. If my father dies, there is no esh'aba for the king to call upon. Will you help me then? Come quickly then. Meet me at my tent in the camp.
Проклятие Морвы.
Here. I've marked on your map where my father says we can find the ingredients. Lead the way.
О, как оно. Как оно все. Тут квесты переплетаться с квестами будут.
Stay back, Wanderer. You are welcome to our camp, but our chief is not entertaining guests. Like so many of our warriors, he has been poisoned. Only his daughter may disturb his rest. The king has waited too long. So many warriors have died, and Marima holds on to life by a thread. We will answer the king's call to the best of our ability, but I fear we can do very little. You should speak to Talia if you haven't already.
Ты кто?
The chief is gravely ill. I fear Tuwaka may claim him soon.
Talia! Talia! Is that you? I'm so dizzy.
Ну вот она, Талия. Ладно, давайте поможем найти реальное ему лекарство. Так, а это что? Блин, я просто не знаю, куда двигаться.
Who would have believed the withered hand would poison our water?
Кто не думал? Хотя, почему? О, какие козы.
I will see my fallen brothers and sister avenged, even if it is the last thing I ever do.
Спокойно, все хорошо будет.
My father has been chief of the tribe for 26 years. We would not know what to do without him.
Так, ну и осталось последнее место. Есть? Скорпион.
We must hurry. So many Ashaba have already died. That's everything. Meet me at my father's tent.
Так. Да, я потом пойду.
Please, father. There must be some way.
You must accept this, Talia. My time has come. Go. Prepare the potion. I must speak with our guest.
I do not like this, but I will do as you say, father.
You are welcome to our camp. We are usually generous hosts, But under the circumstances, I hope you understand. You have seen, of course, the tribe is weak, and I am soon to return to the sand. Another must fulfill the sacred duty of the эш'аба. That other is you. It has been foreseen.
Опять предсказано, опять судьба.
Yes, there can be no doubt. The withered hand, we have never faced such a threat. But it is our duty to stop them. You must become one of us. You must become an эш'аба. Then, you must stop the withered hand.
Как мне стать эш'аба?
There is a ritual. My daughter, I told her the ingredients were for an antidote. But she knows now. They are for your initiation. There's not much time. You must decide. Are you willing to join us to become an эш'аба?
Хочу сначала узнать.
I understand your hesitation, but whether you join us or not, defeating the withered hand is your destiny. By becoming éш'aba, you are simply fulfilling our duty by doing what you are already destined to do. Nothing further is expected.
Опять судьба. Все предопределено.
Thank you. You move a great weight off of the heart of a dying man. The future of our tribe, our honor, depends on you fulfilling our duty and fighting the withered hand. My daughter is not happy right now. She's as stubborn as her mother was. But death will not be stayed. Be assured, though, Initiate, after you complete the trial, she will help you fight the hand, if you wish. That is good. I believe she has finished mixing the potion for your initiation. Speak to her when you are ready to begin the trial. May Tuwaka guide your path, Initiate, always.
Так, посвящение.
The great man lies dying over there, and he has put all his faith in you. I hope it is not misplaced. I have finished mixing the potion for your initiation. Whenever you are ready, we can begin the trial.
Very well. Then here it is. Go to the Mikada in the back of the tent and drink. Be prepared, Initiate. The potion will bring on a vision of the past. When the vision is over, you will know what it means to be éш'aba.
Так, нужно выпить зелье, да? А тут уже есть для медитации все. Опять у нас приход. Когда флот Рогада достиг берегов Тамриэля, Литгарды обнаружили поселение эльфов, они решили их. Так.
Samir. Samir, rouse yourself. Or do you want to miss the battle?
Принц Хакмир.
Samir, my brother. Finally you stir. Did you drink too deeply from the starry well last night? This is unlike you. Quickly, pull yourself together. You can afford no idle time today.
происходит?
Morwa's mercy. Maybe you took a head bump too. Did you forget about the battle? The regatta will drive these evil elves from our lands for good. I am to fight at your side today, brother. Tell me you still feel up to it. Now there is the Samir I know. Sometime you will have to tell me what has befallen on this last night. A story of wildness, I am sure. Come now, though. Our father prepares to address the regatta. He is expecting us. Samir, I am really starting to worry. Have you been ensorcelled? The year is 853. Our father is King Jaqwan, come from old Yakuta to settle here in the Alик'r desert. I hope this is starting to sound familiar.
О, немножечко истории. Почему мы должны сражаться с эльфами?
Because they do not want us here. Our people came across the sea from old Yakuta to settle here, but these elves, the Koralanya clan, they would drive us from these shores. We are making our stand today, letting them know we are here to stay.
Что-то племени под именем эш'аба.
The эш'аба? These people I do not know. Are they also elves? If we must, we will kill them too. I need you to focus though, Samir. Focus on the battle today. We should hurry to hear Father's speech. Blade's Edge, I am sorry. You are the crown prince, but I am your brother, and I was worried. Please tell me you are all right. I have been looking forward to this battle for weeks, but Father will not let me fight unless you lead the way.
Пойдем.
Praise the gods. It would not be proper if we were not present when Father makes his speech. He is very likely starting to worry about us himself.
Были такие воспоминания. В Иномбре было очень интересное воспоминание. И здесь вот тоже.
Regatta, you all know that the elves are outside our walls. These infidels call us barbarians. They would drive us from this land. But what the elves do not know is that Rutger himself guided us to these shores. He decreed that the Alик'r would be our home. Today, the infidels will see the strength of the Shahai. Ansi will guide our blades. Today, the sands will run red with elven blood.
You look strong, Samir. My heart is proud. I believe this will be a day of destiny for you and your brother. If we wish to remain here, we must cleanse the land of these elves' taint. Yes, and much of the glory for this victory will go to you and your brother. I send you forth as my champions to slice through the elves' ranks and find their leader. You will cut off the snake's head, and then the body will wither and die. Yes, it is a great honor and a great responsibility. But you have proven your valor time and again, Samir. I know you will succeed and clear the way for our people's future. Go now, and go with the gods, my son. You have my blessing. I know you will be victorious, my son. May Ansi guide your blade.
Give me a moment, Samir. I must make my offering to Ansi. Come to my tent when you are ready to enter the battle.
Так. Ну я просто молчу, потому что даже нечего сказать.
Our deeds today will be remembered for generations to come, brother. Lead on.
Так. жизни. Бить Кенледи не...
My, you people are certainly eager to die.
Блин, ничего себе. О, я сейчас... Нет! О, блин! Зараза! Быстрее, быстрее.
You've already lost. While you charged in, we went behind and killed your king.
Блин, как же я... Давайте ему поможем. Игроку. Я потрачу камень на вас... А, он ушел. Ясно. Еще разок.
You people are certainly eager to die.
В одиночку я просто уничтожил.
You've already lost. While you charged in, we went behind and killed your king. Ha!
Блин. Тут вот этот удар. Все.
Must have gone through the crypt. Quickly, we must stop them.
Так, идем.
There's no death in here, Samir. Gods, look at the walking bones. These elves have no shame?
Так, ну я предпочитаю здесь пройти скрытно. Не, идем отсюда. Кто там? Какая-то белоруха. Идти во дворец. Визирь.
You are too late, Samir. Your father is dead. Even worse, some elven necromancer. He turned your father into an abomination.
Имеешь в виду?
The necromancer slew your father and then reanimated his corpse. It is the most terrible thing I have ever seen. He is lost. There is nothing to be done for it.
Какой ужас.
Samir, you must not go in there. You would have to strike down your own father. As darkly as these events have transpired, our laws remain sacred. Your father is honored dead. Harm his remains, and you dishonor yourself.
Ты предлагаешь нам просто бежать?
Yes, there is no other choice to be made. I know your father would not want us to abandon our new home here, but he could not have foreseen this. He would not have us break the sacred law. You must not.
Давайте подумаем об этом.
Discuss this, Samir. Come with me. Fate has dealt us a cruel hand, my brother. I agree with you. Father would not want us to flee our home. Do we dishonor ourselves? To kill him would mean exile, but I am willing to do this if you command.
Чего вы мне приказываете такое?
Because it is clear that one of us must make this sacrifice. You are in line to become king now. If you strike our father, you would be throwing all of this away. For me, there is not as much at stake. Just speak the command and I will go, brother.
Нет, я убью его, это мой долг.
No, no, please! I beseech you to reconsider this decision, Samir. I cannot bear to see you exiled. What will I do? I am not sewn from the same cloth as you and father. I am not meant to be king.
Я принял решение, ты станешь хорошим королем. Примерно понятно, как все это дело получилось. Бить повелителя призраков. Немножко насладиться архитектурой. Подождать, пока другие игроки убегут.
Why, Samir? Why? You have broken the most sacred tradition of the kingdom. Nothing can justify such sacrilege. The law is clear, Samir. Exile. You must leave here now and never return.
Я принимаю свой приговор.
Good. Then there is nothing more for us to discuss. Let us hope your brother learns to listen to my counsel, and to make better decisions than you have.
Будет славным королем.
It is done then? I would not have such courage. In my mind, you are a hero for what you have done.
Я всего лишь делал то, что было правильно.
No, you deserve to be honored for your actions. But the Vizier says that by law, you must be exiled instead. I don't know what to do.
Все было в порядке, брат, я принимаю свой приговор.
Your courage, your humility. You should be king, not I. I'm sorry. I suppose I must stop acting like a child and accept my responsibility. Whatever happens, though, your sacrifice will never be forgotten. I love you, my brother.
Так, ну понятно, как образовалось. То есть брат пошел в изгнание, а второй стал королем, потому что убил некроманта отца. А у них уже тогда было священное правило, что убивать некромантов нельзя. Некромантов, а этих, короче говоря, умерших.
Welcome back. You were gone for longer than I expected. I trust you walked in the steps of Prince Samir of Yath and experienced the events that led to his exile?
Он был первым эш'аба.
He was. Samir went on to start a family and a tribe in exile. They wandered the desert as nomads and became known as the эш'аба. Hakmir became king and ruled peacefully until years later, when he again faced the threat of necromancers and undead.
Что случилось?
The colony from Yath would have fallen, but Samir led his tribe against the necromancers and their army of risen dead. The эш'аба accepted the dishonor of fighting the dead to save the kingdom. So it has been ever since. You have now witnessed the first sacrifice, and you know that true honor need not be named. You are one of us. You are эш'аba. We will recognize you as our brother, and together, we will uphold the sacred duty of our tribe. Yes, the words have been spoken. Normally, my father would conduct a small ceremony and speak the words, but his spirit moved on while you were unconscious. His last request was that you and I would destroy the withered hand. There is little we can do to help our fellow esh'aba here now. So we should do as my father wished. We should dedicate ourselves to destroying the withered hand. They killed my father. I will enjoy the opportunity to even the score.
Начнем.
There is a place to the northeast, a sacred place called Tu'whacca's throne. It is a place of quiet and of honor. Many, many heroes have been laid to rest there. I worry what would happen if the withered hand were to go there. I must see to the consecration of my father's remains. It would be disrespectful to do otherwise. Go on to Tu'whacca's throne. Look for an esh'aba named Ramati. I know these sands well. I will catch up with you soon enough.
Вот так вот. Такая вот история. Опять грустная. Ну как еще? Так, ну, наверное, так, куда мне? Сюда, да? Ну, сначала я еще, конечно, загляну сюда. Вот как-то вот здесь пройду. Здесь что? И потом у меня еще гильдия бойцов. Ну, тем не менее, пора заканчивать. До свидания.